Hey friends, this is the Miss Volfie from our half-acre homestead. Let's go see what Papa's doing outside. Now most of our house is done in vinyl siding, and that's fine, but we're sick of looking at it. So we decided to change things up a bit with the new addition. Now, we're not replacing all our siding, we can't afford it. But the vinyl siding on the back, nobody sees. So, we wanted wood siding, but wood siding is very expensive. And then Papa had an idea. Hemlock, rough hemlock is actually very inexpensive. And if treated properly with a bit of water seal and then stained after it's put up, it makes wonderful siding. So, how come you got 1x3 strapping instead of 1x2?
Because it gives you more surface area to nail and just to make it sturdy.
Okay, so this rough hemlock, those are 16-foot lengths, and they were under $10 a board, eh?
$9.12 before tax.
Okay, and what would so you're going to cover this and the porch here where I'm standing, and the front of the addition in hemlock, because right now that's the only things that unsided except for this porch, and we want the porch to match. What would that have cost us in vinyl siding? And we don't want vinyl siding, but say the composite wood or cedar siding that we were talking about.
Almost half.
Almost twice, you mean? Yeah. Okay, so this is going to cost us what, $500?
To do these two walls and that wall. So we might be $600 or $700 by the time I'm done.
But to do that all in any other kind of conventional pre-made siding, it would probably be $2,000.
Oh, to do it, yeah.
Because you got to buy all the stringers and all that stuff.
Well, the other stuff, the vinyl would have been maybe close in price, but vinyl's ugly.
Vinyl's ugly, and you know what? It's an environmental hazard if your house burns down. Not that, God willing, God forbid that ever happens. So these are just 1x8 by 16 feet. They're not siding or anything else. People seem to forget that once, like in the little house in the prairie days and stuff, siding was just boards. It's just boards. Hey dear? Yeah, well they make it out to be so much more. But this is just boards, and you overlap the board below. Now we could have gone with a wider board, like a 1x10 or 1x12, but it would have looked odd. Rough hemlock siding. Cheap, effective, and it's going to be beautiful.
We've left lots of air to flow under the boards. I'm going to put some chicken wire or something under here to keep bugs out, screen.
Yeah.
And that's about it. It's just, I water sealed the insides of the boards too with Thompson water seal.
Right.
And then we're going to
stain them.
Wash this and then stain it, yeah.
Awesome. Well, now we've decided that we're not going to, this door is going to be closed off. This is where my stairs used to be. And this here, folks, is now going to be a new section of garden. It's more sheltered than the rest of the place because it's sheltered on two sides, but it gets a lot of sun and exposure. So we're going to be planting some fruit and nut shrubs, and it's going to be pretty much a perennial edible garden. And maybe some herbs and medicinal herbs, eh dear? So next spring is?
Landscaping.
Landscaping. One into the strapping, one into the board below it. Excellent. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how does it.